Hello, everyone. As I mentioned earlier, you're all going to be muted for the first portion of this webinar, and then we're going to have a question and answer session at the end. But I hope you all had a fantastic weekend, and I just wanted to thank you for joining me this morning. My intention today is to provide you with the skills and prepare you for the launch of our new Brightening facial. So why did we decide to launch this facial, and what are the benefits? We felt there is a great demand for brightening and lightening treatments. Hyperpigmentation and uneven skin tone is one of the primary skin concerns for many men and women as they age. Environmental factors, unnatural hormones, and the strengthening of the UV exposure is a contributing factor. The benefits of this treatment are that it reduces and lightens the appearance of hyperpigmentation, it evens out the complexion, and it provides a brighter and more radiant looking skin. Now let's talk about what causes hyperpigmentation in dull skin. As we all know, hyperpigmentation is the discoloration of skin resulting in dark patches or spots. These spots appear darker than the rest of the skin. Hyperpigmentation is a very broad term and can be caused by a variety of factors. We all have melanin in our skin. The melanin is what gives our skin color or pigment. Triggers such as UV, trauma, hormones, genetics, and environmental stressors boost the production of melanocytes, which in turn will increase melanin production in your skin. This means hyperpigmentation is really your skin's defense mechanism. UV. There have been many studies that show when the sun's ultraviolet rays reach the surface of the skin reacts by producing melanin. A skin's pigment has a protective effect on the skin. The less melanin in your skin that you have, the less defense mechanism your skin has to fight off the UV. Post-inflammatory. This is a condition that results from trauma or skin inflammation. Eczema, acne, and psoriasis are conditions that increase the production of pigment causing hyperpigmentation. Melasma. This form of hyperpigmentation appears more symmetric and are often in patches appearing on the face, primarily on the forehead, chin, cheeks, bridge of the nose. Melasma can be trickier to treat. Melasma is also commonly caused from hormone fluctuations in the skin due to pregnancy or the birth control pill. Melasma can be found on the epidermis or the dermis, and of course, dermal melasma is much trickier to treat. Environmental stressors. Diet, smoking, dehydration, and alcohol can all cause the breakdown of collagen and the skin's lack of ability to fight free radical damage. This will always cause the skin to appear dull and gray looking. Genetics. Typically fair-haired, possibly red-haired people with a lack of melanin in the skin have melanin clusters which are clumped together. With the sun exposure, this pigment will typically get darker. Some of us are also born with mole-prone skin. When dark clumps of pigment tend to form as we age, they usually become raised and form a mole. One of the conditions that we must be cognizant of is irregular sunspot or moles. As estheticians, we always must pay attention to the A, B, C, D, E guideline. So I'm just going to cover these for you today. So A stands for asymmetry, so the shape. So typically moles are round. So if you notice moles that are irregular shaped, you always want to mention to your client to see a dermatologist. The border. So typically moles don't have a border. However, those found with a real dark border, those can also be cause for concern. C, color. So typically healthy moles are an even color. So if you notice something really dark or red, that's also a cause for concern. Diameter. Moles should be no larger than the end of a pencil eraser. And then evolving. So if you have a regular client that's coming in and you notice a mole that's getting bigger quickly, you should definitely recommend your client to see their doctor. What is our target market? Pigmentation in dull skin can affect all ethnicities and genders. Typically, clients over 40 will have more damage from sun. However, younger women can suffer from melasma due to hormonal fluctuations, such as pregnancy or taking the birth control pill. This next slide here, I just wanted to give you some visuals to recognize your opportunities. So clients that you have in for a skin analysis. So the first slide here, you can see acne scars versus hyperpigmentation. Of course, the brightening treatment wouldn't help with this deep scarring. However, it would help with the surface hyperpigmentation. This picture here is a classic picture of sun damage, hyperpigmentation. So the brightening facial, this would be an ideal candidate. The facial details. So we're going to be launching this facial March 1st of this year. It's going to be part of our permanent exceptional facial offerings. So this is not a seasonal treatment. It's going to be included in protocols for Dermalogica, Yonka, and Diego de la Palma. It's going to be offered at a $20 upgrade. So that's $20 on top of the classic facial. The marketing plan, we're going to be offering a gift with purchase. So free travel-sized item with any brightening facial purchase. So this is a wonderful offering for your clients. We're going to be providing retail spotlight. So it's really important to have a retail feature in your display area, a poster, and an email blast. Excuse me. Preparing for success. Ensure you review your protocols so that you're trained and that you feel confident. The protocols are written to help you be successful and that you're able to talk about key ingredients, features, and benefits. Ensure that you're in stock of all professional product and retail items within the facial protocol. Practice the treatment. Ask your manager if you can practice performing the service, perhaps on a coworker or on them. Educate yourself. As we all know, education is power, and it creates credibility. Knowing ingredients that will help your client to understand why the service is working, and knowing these key ingredients demonstrates that you're knowledgeable. This is an amazing treatment. Let all of your friends and family know that you're performing this service at the spa. Post information on your personal Facebook page or Instagram, letting your friends and family know. Protocols. So all of the protocols are ready, and they'll be available on the library following this webinar. So we have them once again for Diego de la Palma, Yonka, and Dermalogica. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice in the protocols is that LED is now an optional step. So the protocols will go through the regular steps, but then you can add LED as an optional step. Now, LED moving forward is going to be a $20 add-on to any exceptional facial. What is the ideal time to upgrade the facial? As you all know, the consultation is a crucial component to the success of your treatment and recommendation. During the skin analysis, which should always be thorough, it is imperative that you determine your client's needs in addition to discussing your observations. It is extremely important to reinforce the benefits of the treatment recommendation while talking about your client's key concerns. Always be strong in your recommendation, reiterating your client's concerns. Never hesitate on the price of an upgrade. Create value and believe in what you're suggesting. Knowledge is key, once again, and will develop your trust and credibility from your client. Always use professional verbiage and be mindful of your words. Use words such as results-driven, progressive treatment, so on and so forth. It is important to be honest in setting realistic expectations for your client. Always focus on what you can address immediately and discuss a treatment plan for the future. So once again, what modalities can be used, what can be combined for ultimate results? LED. So the green LED in this case would be the optimum selection for this treatment, and it will be a $20 upgrade. As we all know, with any facial, proper home care is essential to maximize results, especially with pigmentation and dull skin. Lightening and brightening agents are needed in order to continue to work on lightening and brightening the skin. Sun protection is imperative. Pigment has memory, and with sun exposure, it will return. This is why sun protection, a hat, is essential. Multiple treatments are also suggested for maximum results. Best practices following the treatment. Treating pigmentation in dull skin is a commitment. In order to see desired results, clients must be serious about treating their skin and should commit to a regular treatment and home care plan. I'm a real advocate on taking pictures. So taking pictures is a great way to document the client's success. Some clients don't realize their progress. Ensure that you are consistent with lighting and camera placement. It's also a great way to market these photos if your client is okay with it. Ensure they sign a consent to photos. Always suggest to pre-book their appointment. This will ensure that they're committed. Notes are important to document the skin's condition and treatment observations. In addition to providing personal information, it creates rapport with the client. As with all of our facials, a ring-up slip and the correct treatment should be communicated with spa associates so that they can enter the correct code and data into our Millennium system. The correct code for the brightening facial is BRIGHT. Set goals. Your manager or lead should be providing you with goals on a regular basis. This will help to see how you're doing and where you can improve. So we have a few tips from Dermalogica, and I'm just going to play a short video here.
Hey everyone at Hand and Stone, it's Brooke here from Dermalogica, and I'm so excited to be kind of going through your brand new facial, your brightening facial. So just to talk about some of the benefits to this new incredible treatment, this is all about dealing with hyperpigmentation. So whether your clients have had post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, hormonally influenced pigment on the skin, we're going to be working with some really advanced ingredients to really help brighten up existing pigmentation and slow down future hyperpigmentation in the skin. Okay, so to kick off this treatment, we're going to be doing a layered approach to exfoliation. So we're going to start by doing a power cleanse that incorporates some lactic acid as well as some rice bran by incorporating our skin resurfacing cleanser and daily microfoliant. We're then going to go into a professional exfoliation which blends our multivitamin power exfoliant and exfoliant accelerator 35. By combining these powerful chemical exfoliants, including salicylic acid, lactic acid, and retinol, we'll help to accelerate skin cell turnover and brighten up to even out that skin tone. We're then going to deep treat the skin utilizing our oligopeptide ion active. These highly concentrated ionizable serums, specifically the oligopeptide ion active, really works to target existing pigment on the skin and slow down future melanogenesis. Alright, so let's talk upgrades, because we all know one of the greatest ways that we can see results of our client's skin is to incorporate technology. So why not upgrade your client to a green LED treatment within this treatment? And of course, this will utilize our brand new conductive mask base, which really works to hydrate with dual weight hyaluronic acid and also gives you the benefit of being conductive, meaning it's LED friendly and will help to drive those ingredients much further into the skin. So when we finish up our treatment, we always want to be mindful in terms of what we can send our clients home with, because we know it's that great partnership between professional treatments and at-home care. So thinking about some of our key hero products that you can recommend, Biolumin C Serum, we've got that amazing stabilized vitamin C, which will synergistically work to brighten, firm, and defend that skin. We can also recommend something like our brand new Rapid Reveal Peel. So this is a great way to encourage your clients to continue that cell turnover at home by utilizing a 10% lactic acid on their skin once a week. And of course, why not incorporate our PowerBright TRX system? So we use that same blend of our oligopeptides 34 and 51 that we talked about in the oligopeptide ion active to work to brighten and help slow down again that future pigmentation in the skin. I hope hope you found this video very helpful, and I'm super excited to see what a smash success your new brightening facial is. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Dermalogica. We are going to be here to support you the whole way through. Bye guys!